Hi there, just a very quick video today. I would just like to read some viewers' comments that have been left on part one of my Silver Solstice series. Really interesting comments that I'd like to read out. So the first one is from Jake Hartwick, and he said, from a Gnostic perspective, the two polarities refer to the two fundamental living energies, the divine feminine, DF, and divine masculine, DM. In the main Gnostic myth, this is the Christ Sophia myth. These two energies are rooted in the ancient and were separated when the patriarchal, the dominant masculine, energies took over. Recent intense ascension energies are coming in from these two, the DF, the divine feminine, and the DM, the divine masculine, in reunion. The aware refer to this as the twin flame dynamic. The two have also reconnected to creative source and restored the mother, father, Godhead. So all I can say to that is fantastic. Absolutely, completely agree. That makes perfect sense. Very interesting. The nine have just started to talk to me about the Sophia energy. They haven't explained it as a Christ Sophia myth, but I know that that's in alignment with truth. They explain it to me more as this Christ energy and this Sophia energy merging together. So the Christ consciousness and the sort of Sophia, the goddess. So I will be bringing more information about that forward, I would imagine, in the new year, because it's a new information that I'm getting. But I wanted to read that out because it's beautiful and lovely and very, very in alignment with these polarities. That's exactly another way that it can be explained. And the nine were talking about the extreme polarity being a trigger to unity. So that makes perfect sense. And yes, that is the twin flame dynamic. That's the dualistic dynamic, but the positive aspect of that dynamic. So really lovely. Thank you to Jake Hartwick. And then there's another comment here. So this is from Norris. Sorry, I cannot pronounce your second name, so I'm not going to embarrass myself and even try. But anyway, sorry about that. But this is from Norris. It's really also very, very good. This is as close as I'll ever get to explaining the first few minutes of this video. You have Norris and the anti-Norris, and each of us are experiencing a two-world split. In one reality, Norris and the anti-Norris go one versus one, and it's the ugliest, darkest battle of humanity. And in another reality, Norris and the anti-Norris become friends, and this obviously represents the greatest outcome. There are two or more other possible scenarios if you know your basic mathematical combinations. Hence, a split within service to others and a split within service to self. I'm barely explaining this correctly, but please try and fathom, because I think I'm onto something here, folks. No, you've explained that really, really well, really, really well. And I found it quite difficult to explain the split between service to self and service to others, even though I knew that there was this extreme polarization. So this is fantastic. So Norris and anti-Norris in the service to self split would be against one another. So there's a split within that aspect, that one aspect of self, and that one aspect of self has a battle, a dark, dark battle. And the other split, Norris and anti-Norris, or self and anti-self, or matter and antimatter version of self, become friends. So that's the service to others polarization, which is the trigger into unity. Brilliant. So thank you so much to Jake Hartwick and to Norris for both of those excellent comments. I've had loads of other comments. Also, I'd just like to say thank you to so many people who have written to me and told me that they are part of the bird tribes, and they're children of the feather and children of the sun and part of the moon dancers, and they've told me who they are and where they're from, and it's just really lovely. I think the unification now is really being felt. We really are coming together as a family, and it's just wonderful, just fantastic. So thank you to everyone who's emailed me with these amazing stories about who you are. So I just wanted to pop those comments in. So thank you for listening, and I will be back soon. Have a lovely day. Bye.
We are now at a time in our planetary evolution known as ascension. Those individuals we can call starseeds are currently in their millions and are collectively going through this awakening process. In this book, the 9 bring forward memory triggers designed to act as a catalyst into the awakening process. They present a model of working with the individualized matrix field, known also as the Merkaba, through matrix architecture, Merkaba magic, and the golden triad of ascension, presenting an in-depth analysis and explanation of the twin flame consciousness and how this relates to the ascension, as well as providing triggers to the collective memory experience known as Atlantis. This transmission is designed to trigger your multidimensional memory as you begin the construction of the Merkaba matrix and embrace the inner archetype of the architect. The triggers contained within this material are there to assist you in accessing the codes for the new formation of the original crystalline DNA matrix. I, Magenta Pixie, am so happy to present this transmission to you from the White-Winged Collective Consciousness of 9. Divine Architecture and the Starseed Template.